Chun-Li's Kikoken is the most versatile fireball in Street Fighter 6, and in this video I'm gonna show you guys how to use each version of her fireball, ranging from light, medium, and heavy, and EX, because every single version of her fireball is used way differently. But before we get into covering her fireball strengths, I need to point out a key mistake that a lot of players do with Chun-Li when attempting to do fireballs in neutral. And that happens because she's a charge character. So usually the advice for charge characters is to hold down back always. And if you want to go for a fireball for Chun-Li, you hold back and then forward. So you hold down back to be able to access both moves. But this is actually a really bad idea with Chun-Li, because unlike Guile, her spinning bird kick is not as useful in neutral. So you're not usually going to go for that, because Guile can actually RPS between throwing a fireball and going for a flash kick to stuff approaches or jump-ins. But Chun-Li's cannot stop jump-ins with this. So it's actually a really bad idea to hold down back, because it usually means you're going for a fireball, which makes your fireballs more predictable. So usually you should consider a different type of approach when trying to throw fireballs in neutral. So basically what you're supposed to do instead is something called hiding your charge. And instead of holding down back, for example, and going for a fireball, or holding back and going for a fireball, which makes it more predictable, you actually can hide the fact that you're charging your move by spamming normals in neutral. And this is a lot of something that a lot of beginners do not know. And you can make your fireballs less predictable by spamming normals and then just randomly going for a fireball while still staying in space and keeping your charge. So this is something that you use to actually make your fireballs way more effective. And you can also choose to vary your timing of your normals and mix them up. And actually you can just not go for a fireball and just anti them if they jump in this case. This actually makes your fireball game a lot better, and you should probably incorporate this into your game plan when trying to use her fireball. Right, so now off to her fireball strengths. So first off, we're going to cover the light fireball, and it's very similarly used to how Guile likes to use his fireball. So basically, once you find yourself almost full screen away from the enemy, you throw the light fireball and you walk behind it. And if the enemy blocks it, you get a free frame trap or a mix-up. You can go for a shimmy, a low, basically a frame trap, or you can choose to do nothing. And if the enemy tries to jump the fireball while you're walking behind it, you should be able to anti the enemy, and it should look something like this. So basically that's the main application of a light fireball. It is very useful and strong, especially if the enemy tries to block it. But also keep in mind that they can actually choose to battle your fireballs, so they can throw a EX to beat yours. In that case, you can actually RPS with them, because Chun-Li also has a tool to go around fireballs, which is very useful, so you can that way make them scared to actually try to battle your light fireball. Alright, next up we have her medium fireball, and basically her medium fireball is very similarly used to how Ryu and Ken like to use their fireballs, and it's also very similar in frame data. So basically where you want to stand is round start, or any spot where the enemy cannot actually cross you up. And this is basically, in my opinion, the best space to use the fireball. And very similarly to what I said previously, you like to hide the fact that you're going to throw it. And when the enemy tries to jump your fireball, you should be ready with some sick-ass combos to anti them. And this is basically all there is to her medium fireball. It's a very basic fireball, nothing special, and that's how you like to use it. Alright, next up we have her heavy fireball, and in my opinion this is the most interesting fireball that she has. It does not travel as far as the other ones, but it is the fastest fireball that she has, and it's almost as good as Guile's heavy sonic boom up close, and this is basically the way you like to use it. Think of it more as a very annoying poke, like Third Strike or SF5 Chun-Li's heavy punch, and this is basically her best normal. Do not even think of this move as a fireball. Think of it as a special normal that she has. And that's actually how you like to use it. You like to use it to be very annoying up close, because this move is very fast. It actually catches a lot of jump startups, because people cannot react to this because it's actually too fast. And in my opinion, it's the most interesting fireball. And you should especially use this if you have a life lead to annoy your enemy. And finally, we have her EX fireball, and you can obviously use it in neutral to beat regular fireballs. This is basically any character, how you use them, and you can, in Chun-Li's example, also use it to extend combos, to get some very high damaging combos. And that is basically the only applications I've found for the EX Fireball. Obviously, you can use it to end rounds because it's very fast and strong, and it's very strong on burnout. But that's basically it. And you can also use it to end combos and be safe in a block string as well. And that'll be it for this video. And if you have anything to add, please leave it down in the comment section below. I would like to check it out. Also make sure to hit that like and subscribe button because it really helps me out. And as a bonus tip at the end, I would like to reveal a very bad habit that I have with this character, which I would recommend you to not do as well, which is round start fireball. I know statistically that shit's like a 50-50, but in my case, it's like a 80-20, not in my favor. So I would recommend you not to use round start fireball because it's a really bad habit, in my opinion. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.